Chapter 2. Amy soared. Just her, the sky, and the 60-acre stretch of soybeans below. She pulled up her air tractor crop duster at the end of the field, swooped out right, turned back left, and lined up for the next round. Long, straight rows stretched out in front of her in GPS-mapped perfection. She pushed the control stick forward, swooped down at a smooth 140 miles per hour, and hit the chemical release button. The plane hovered 5 feet above the crops. She'd already sprayed 10 fields today, but her stomach flew up into her throat with each dive. Adrenaline zinged through her limbs from the rush of crops coming at her at high speed. Hardwood trees running perpendicular to the field grew bigger by the nanosecond. She held straight and steady. The flow of chemicals had to be maintained until the last minute, or she'd waste precious herbicide and money. When the trees got up close and high def, she eased back, missing the tops by a good 4 feet. Her stomach plopped back down from her throat, leaving a tingling tickle in its wake. Her hand loosened on the control. The thrill made her feel as weightless as the fluffy white cumulus clouds above her. She didn't need drugs, nor alcohol. No, those were too slow. She needed air speeds over 200 miles per hour, mere feet from the ground. She needed to zip beneath power lines with almost zero clearance. She needed to tempt death to feel alive. And damn if she wasn't addicted. Amy banked into a wide turn. The sun would set in 2 hours. She had at least another good hour of flying. And she wanted every second she could steal. Because when she was up here, she wasn't thinking about her dead husband. She wasn't thinking about his best friend. She wasn't thinking about anything except the rush. Amy dropped the plane for her 5th pass at Smith's Field. Fat and skinny shadows broke up the earth as she sped past. The sun painted shades of apple green to evergreen. Next pass, she saw him. His bright red 4x4 truck pulled over at the other end of the field. She swooped down, and her heart jumped. But not from the drop in altitude. Ranger James. That truck might as well have a flashing neon sign. Warning: hot male will make panties drop. She'd warned him to stay away. Her response to Ranger was as natural and hot as lava erupting from Mount Vesuvius. Reckless rage followed the thrill of anticipation coursing through her veins. She flew closer. Ranger leaned against his truck, long jean-clad legs crossed ankle over ankle, that gleaming head of blonde hair. Her mouth watered. She could see his biceps from here. Power lines. Oh, shit. Amy whipped beneath them at the last second, buzzing within feet of her own version of regret. Get it together. Mistakes, distractions, death sentence. Her entire body hummed with energy, fury, and unmistakable lust. Amy gritted her teeth. Any Southerner with half a cylinder firing knew the people of Mercy would shred her reputation like a John Deere tractor shredded grass. A widow, only 8 months after the funeral, wasn't allowed to date. It wouldn't matter that her bed was as empty as her bank account. And had been empty way before he left. Her bank account was in desperate need of funds. She'd bet all her money on the farm. Literally. Ranger and his 2 tempting lips could sink her fast. If she didn't fly, she and her daughter didn't eat. 2 more passes. That's all she had to do. 2 more. Keep it level, precise. Her plane shook, metal rattled, but she kept going. Grandpa Silo promised her his 50-year-old plane could get the job done. She made the wide turn, slowed a split second, and took a breath. Ranger was just a man, just a man. Just a man. A man she'd been secretly in love with since high school. Calm was definitely not on her radar. She pushed down, increased speed, wanting to rip a little hair off his head as she whipped.